beautiful people. Welcome once again to H&M Clothing, and in today's video we're going to learn how to make this beautiful sleeve here. Yes, this sleeve is amazing, it's gorgeous. I just love the way the sleeve looks on the dress. Yeah, so we are going to be recreating this sleeve, and possibly we're going to make a dress that will fit this sleeve as well. So if you want to see how this sleeve was made, please do keep on watching, guys. And also thank you for all your subscriptions, thank you for all your love, thank you for all your support, thank you for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for even watching the ads on my video. I love you all so much. It makes me happy that you guys are doing all this. And without much rambling, let us get right into today's video. So for this video, we're going to be using this sleeve pattern here. Yes, I know, in my last, I think 2 videos before this one, we made a blouse, yeah, and we used this sleeve in that blouse and it came out so lovely. So I'm going to still be using this sleeve. That's why I love pattern drafting, because you can always keep and use in the future. You can repurpose and use later. So guys, if you've not even seen how I made this sleeve or how I made different sleeves on my channel, please click the link to watch that video. Just make the sleeve patterns down and keep them. You don't necessarily need to even use it right there and then. It's going to come in handy when you have a project to work on real quick. So that is why we are still going to be repurposing this pattern for that sleeve. And we're using this pattern because of the fullness. We want to get that puff effect, we want to get that fullness effect, we want to have all of those in this sleeve. So let us get right into this video. So because this sleeve is actually very full, I am just going to be reducing it. One of the lines that I slashed through, which is this line, I'll just fold it to just for this sleeve pattern, so that it's going to reduce up a little. Let me use my tape to hold it there. So I'll just use this pattern like so now. Also, I have my fabric I'll be working with. This is a lace fabric, and thankfully we have the finished edge. That's like the etiage at the bottom, so I'm not going to be hemming anything, and it's going to give this sleeve or this dress another beautiful design element. This is just like what it was left over from the dress we created. So I'm going to be putting, I'll fold it into 2, and let me see, it's actually 11.5 inches wide, and let's see how long it is. It's about 49 inches long. So this is 24.5, so double of it is 49 inches long and 11.5 inches wide, and that's what we're going to be using for our sleeve. So I'm going to place this pattern on here like so, right? And I'm going to be adding more fullness to this top, so that I can also puff that upper part and it looks good. Okay, so it's actually a very easy project, very easy one. Now what we're going to do first of all is you have 2 options. Either you create a channel there where your elastic can pass through, or you sew it on top. You measure the arm circumference you want, measure where you want how tight you want it to be, and your elastic should be that length minus 1 or minus 2 inches, depending on how snug and fit you want it on your arm. So once you've measured that elastic there, so that is what you're going to just sew. You just be pulling till you sew on top, or you create a channel here and pass your elastic through. So I think I'll be creating a channel to pass my elastic through. So for the channels, I will just cut a long strip of fabric. Okay, so I'll just cut that straight down. Okay, so I have this long strip. Let's see if it's going to, if it's just for one, or I need to cut another one. So I think it's going to serve for both the sleeves. So let's go ahead to sew this into the as a channel. And before then, the sleeve have to match up the same place for both of them. Let me see, I think it should just be in between here. So I'm going to notch that part, so between there and, let me see, I'm just following that line. So between there and there, matching up is the same thing. So that's what the channel will go through. Then from there, wherever it folds to. So let's just quickly sew the channels through, pass our elastic, and finish up the sleeve. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead to cut up my elastic for my upper arm. I cut one for the upper arm and one for the place where the sleeve will be joined to the shoulder. Since there's no shoulder that the sleeve will be joined to, I'm going to just put elastic there so that it snugs up that place. And the same, I cut for two for each of the arms. So make sure to remember to measure it around to be snug and fit before cutting. Okay, so now let's quickly pass the elastic. So this was the channel I was talking about. The channel is on over here. So I'm just going to be fixing my elastic through the channels. Please secure this part down, maybe with a pin on the outside so that you don't mistakenly drag it in. So I'll secure this too as well with a pin. If my fabric was wide enough, I should have done a much more wider sleeve, but it's fine this way. Let's keep putting the other one at the upper part. So you see how it's looking all full and beautiful. I'm going to do the same thing to this sleeve. Then we'll take it to our sewing machine and join it up. Alright, okay, we are through. So you can see how beautiful this sleeve is. Basically, if you want to make the sleeve fuller, please do so. I used just 45 inches divided into 2, so each sleeve was about 24. Okay, no, I used about 49 inches divided into 2, so each sleeve was about 24 inches long. That's why it's like this. But imagine if we had used 45 inches long, it would have been way fuller. And why, though I had extra fabric, why I didn't decide to go that much is because only this side of the fabric had this finished hem. Only this side had the finished hem, so I didn't want to start hemming it. I love this detailing that is there. So this is basically what it is. So you can see that the channeling will make it, you see, it's really neatly sewn, and that way the elastic inside lasts longer than just stretching and sewing. Stretching and sewing would already reduce the elasticity of the elastic. So this is it guys, I really did enjoy this tutorial, and just imagine me attaching this to my gown. It is amazing, seriously, it's amazing. So it's detachable, and if I want to make it non-detachable, I'll just attach this to my gown just a little by the armhole. Let me quickly show you. So this is the gown, so I can just attach it here like so. you know, and it's giving me this vibe. Adhere like so, but I think for this tutorial I'll just leave it to be detachable, you know, and it's looking so good. Guys, if you want to see how I made this gown, this corset, beautiful corset gown that it looks so lovely, look at the inside. If you actually want to see how I did this gown, please do leave it in the comment section below, and I will be sure to make it. So I need to see a lot of comments and a lot of like on this sleeve videos, so that I'll know that you're interested in seeing how I made this, right? If I do not see likes, comments, then that shows that you're not interested in this. So please guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Do not forget to thumbs up this video, thumbs it up, huge one. Subscribe as well, like, share, comment, support by watching the ads on the video, you know. And until we see you in our next tutorial, stay safe, God bless, bye.